Good morning, folks. We are at Green Lake State Park again in Manoa. Got a few trails, and hopefully this will finish this park off once these trails are finished. So we are on the Green Lakes Trail, which takes you to the next trail I'm gonna hike. So you have to park in the main parking lot, walk down the Green Lakes Trail, cross over, walk the one side of the Round Lake Trail, and that brings you up to your next trail. So right now it's just stuff we've already seen before, but still beautiful to look at. So if anybody knows anything about Green Lakes, on the Green Lakes Trail, why is that bench up there? I mean, there's no trail or reason for that to be there. That is weird. Actually, you know what? Let's go investigate, because I do think I see a trail actually up here. Ah, that's why. When in doubt, check it out. This used to be a trail. It's an old one, probably before that one was built. You see it come up through here. There's your bench. You can see it go off that way. So probably back in 2001. Huh, that's weird. Well, that explains that. Yeah, because it looks like the trail did go up in that way. And maybe because they built this one here. That kind of makes sense. Because off that way is the main parking lot, so like whatever. Well, there you go. Solved your own problem. A little more quiet today, which is surprising because it's 45 degrees out. It's a little cloudy. Last time I was here it was like 39 and this place is packed. So I practically got the place to myself right now. And it's 7:30 in the morning. I was here 6:30 the other time, and dang. You had trains of people running around. So today's trail is the BS trail. What? Yep, it's a BS trail. You're kidding, right? What's the BS? Brookside. So today's trail, once we get to the end of Round Lake here. Oh, we got people coming. So we're up here at the main parking lot. We got to hike this to Green Lakes to this BS trail. We're going to do a loop, walk back to the PL, finish that one off. The weather must be different today because that's the second loud rumbling I've heard. That's the airport close by with jets taking off. I've never heard that. The only time I heard a plane was when I was finishing that one video here. I was sitting on the bench and then the plane went flying overhead. But every time one takes off, it seems to be a rumble of thunder. That's planes taking off at the airport. Just like you could hear train horns blowing all the way over here. Alright. Go aside to stop the video for a minute to let people walk by. I see it. Okay, yeah. The trail used to run up in here, come this way. It's like a little, so that's why that's over there, so. Yeah, let's get to our next trail, and you can kind of see it right along here. There used to be a trail. So, yeah. So I don't know how I missed it last time. Probably during all that traffic last time, but there's the old trail. It would have came out here. Here's where the new alignment is. So, and then it would have connected to this trail. So, yeah, I must have missed it last time. You're not really looking, it's just, you know, interesting that the trail used to go that way, and then they diverted it down here. Mother Nature again, practicing genetics. And they said we were bad doing it. People shouldn't be splicing things together and creating animals. Well, Mother Nature just doing it. Anyway, a different subject. Yeah, you have to be here in person. These videos, you know, show you what's around, but to fully feel the experience, I cannot give you that on the camera. I could show you what you're expecting, but when you actually get here and look down into the water, it's a whole new experience. I can't show you that on video because of the compression and it being, you know, a recorded thing. You have to physically be here to experience it. Like, for example, the lake is calm, but you don't see the depth on things, and it's hard to determine what is reflection from the sunlight compared to what I'm trying to show you under the water. So to fully understand that, you have to be here. What's the purpose of hiking the trails? I could only show you so much. So this next trail is a mile in. As again, you have to walk the Green Lakes Trail and then take the Round Lake Trail. And then your trailhead's at the tip of the Round Lake. So you're already a mile into it. And because I've hiked up in that area before, it's going to be a steep uphill climb. But hopefully it's not bad after that. There's a lot of hill coming up. So that's why I'm not sure if I'm going to get all these done today or not, but I'd like to. Because pretty soon it's going to be park season. Recording this video's day is April 18th. So trees are just starting to bud out. But we're almost into May now. Kind of want to get back in the Adirondacks. But train things keep bringing me here. But yeah, this place is, yeah, it's worth the time. It's definitely got its reputation of being the top tier of the New York State parks, for sure. And the videos I only showing you were hiking videos. So, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this place. I wish it was closer. The two lake trails itself, whew, you got to be here to experience them. That's all I got to say. This video shows you nothing. I could point at something and go, oh, look at this. It doesn't give you a depth like this lake, because you can only see the surface of it. I can see, is that 10 feet deep or is it 30 feet deep? I don't know. The camera only shows you about a foot deep when it could be 50. Like, and I look in there and trees are submerged, but now the glare of the sunlight's gonna block out the view that I'm trying to show you. It's kind of irritating, but in the same way, hey, there's a reason to come visit the place. I kind of like what I do in PA. I go to PA, I stay at Prince Gallitzin State Park, hike some trails there, but I go there for the trains too. So you do the same thing if you're from PA and want to check out CSX Mainline. Well, Green Lake State Park is my Prince Gallitzin. It sums it up. Manoa Rail Yard, DeWitt, Manoa. You can hear the trains from here. So if you want a real fan, here's your park to stay at. But again, being labeled as the top state park, one of the top 10 state parks in New York State, you'll probably be hard finding a camping site. If see, now that's deep right there. Here you go, you see it now. 10 feet or 50 feet? and it's like a glass. It's like you're looking down from glass. That's what the lake's known for, Green Lakes. It's a crystal clear lake. So you see the shoreline and then you see it drop off. This is land, and then after that, because of the glare, you can't see it. From what I'm seeing it, I see that log going all the way down. I see a few more trees over here going all the way down. You can't, I can't show you the depth. See, the camera's seeing the cloud cover, and I'm seeing a log, 2 logs underneath it, and this one here just right down into the abyss, but you don't see the abyss because you see that. It's annoying, I know. Alright, beating that into the ground. Here's our trail cut off from Green Lakes, and we're going to take a right. It's going to take us to the Round Lake Trail, which will take us to the BS Trail, the Brookside. So here's where we cut off. You're looking for the dog pot. And again, this is where your uphill climb starts. So keep in fact, if you're coming from, well, no. Keep in fact, it's going to be an uphill climb, no way around it. As if you start at the parking lot in the main park or the parking lot over there, you've got an uphill climb. It's a good, steep climb. So, got some traffic heading down. And you can clearly see the uphill climb here. Starting from here, mile marker 16 to the restrooms. Well, you can see where the crest of the hill is, according to the roof to the restrooms. And that's just to get to the Round Lake. So, let me get over this part, and we'll be on the Round Lake Trail before you know it, without me huffing and puffing and blowing my lungs out. But on the bright side, there's restrooms and a bench up here. My marker 321, and yeah. Again, when you get to the Round Lake Trail, stay to the right. This is Round Lake we're looking at right now. Awesome view. Oh. Upstate New York weather, folks. Cloudy, but sunny at the same time. I'm actually impressed that the eclipse came through as well as it did. I thought it was going to be like that, but it worked in our favor. I'm still at awe on that. When you go from that to that, it's just like a line. Is that the next? That's the next trail. That's where we're going. Yeah, that's literally where we'll be. That's our trailhead right there on that side of the lake. I guess with Round Lake, it don't really matter which way you go. Just stay on the Round Lake Trail because that's where we got to go. Is over there. You can get off and go down over by the pump house, or you can come around this way. I guess I should have went around by the pump house, but either way, it's around. Again, you don't comprehend that. This is a totally, perfectly round. So I see it way over there, but it's round either way, and that's at the tip of the Round Lake. That's actually where we're going. But yeah, I mean, it's something. That's all I gotta say. It's something. Like again, I can't show you with the clouds in the sky or what, but that's 100 foot deep, if not more, a pit. Mario and Luigi just passed me on the trail. Sorry. I try not to include people in these videos, but that is too. That's. I just had to share that with you. One totally green, one totally red. I didn't notice it until after they went by and looked up. I'm like, Mario and Luigi. Green Lake State Park. Celebrities. Here we are. We were just standing over there looking over here, and now we're over here looking over there. Well, here we go. Well, good morning, folks. We are here at Green Lake State Park, and today's trail is the Brookside Trail, the BS Trail. This is Round Lake we're looking at right now. It's about a mile or so hike to get to here. And I'm going to give out a hill warning because there are some steep gradients to get to here, and the trail itself has got a steep beginning. So the Brookside Trail is the BS Trail. It doesn't give me a mileage. Because I'm looking at the wrong thing. BS. I'm trying to look at all the trail maps here. It's on the one that doesn't want to stay open. Okay, Brookside Trail is 0.9 miles. It's just under a mile long. You could read it with me. The BS Trail. Reasonably challenging. The swamp area is for both hiking and biking. Please stay on the path, enjoy the new growth forest, and come enjoy the deep greenland swamplands. So that's one of the trails we're doing today. Parts may be challenging. Okay. Here we are on the map. All the ones that are blacked out are the ones we've hiked today. That's how I keep track of things. So we're at Round Lake. The BS Trail goes up and stops right there at this road. So I plan on doing these other two today as well. We'll see how this goes. So that being said, let's start the Brookside Trail. The recording date on this video is April 18th, 2024. And here we go. Old Growth Forest Network Brookside Trail. About a mile long. And challenging is it gets steep, so It's like an actual cut in here, runoff between two hills. And well, we're gonna take, we got a steep climb here, so you won't be filming this part. You see how rough the trail is though. Got a quick break in and looking back at the trail we just came up, see how steep it is. At least on most challenging trails they have benches at the top of them so you can sit and relax. Now here's a puzzlement. It's at the beginning of the trail I showed you down there, the creek was dry. We have a creek running. So at some point, what's going on here? Nice steady flow of water pulling up and coming out of the pool and where'd it go? It's right there. What? Another mystery. So here the Brookside Trail briefly intertangles with the old growth trail. The OG trail and the BS trail kind of mix right here. There is a sign indication, but this is the same bench I sat down in when I tried to end the video on the OG trail, and that plane went flying overhead disturbingly. And yeah, trails are well marked here, so each trailhead has one of these signs. The Old Growth and Brookside Trail. Powerline Trail. I want to try to get that done today. Indian Ovens. That one's already done. Trail to campground, go that way. If you want to continue to go that way, or if you're coming from this way, you want to go this way, down the Round Lake. Yeah, they're pretty well marked around here. Of course, I'd hope so, being the top, one of the top 5 or 10 New York State parks, but there's no second guessing. So we're going to cross this bridge and we're going to take a right. The left trail is the Old Growth Trail, and that takes you off that way and up on some hills and stuff and over to the Indian Ovens. And now we're going down the Brookside Trail. This might be part of the Old Growth Trail too, because they kind of meet up again. I'll show you that in the video, of course. But yeah, this is a connector trail, Old Growth Brookside Connector Trail. But the Old Growth Trail goes off that way. This just runs, well, Brookside, as you can see, the trail and the creek and the brook. I'm sorry, call it brook, call it by its name. And eventually we will run back into the Old Growth Trail. There we go, Brookside Trail. Not a bad way to start it off, right? Start off with questions. Where's that water going? Yeah, it's a muddy trail too. If you don't want to get your feet dirty, then you can stay on the Round Lake and Green Lakes Trail, but after that, you're gonna want some wet shoes. Waterproof, whatever. You're gonna expect to get muddy. Well, what do you expect when you walk in the forest? Like you can see right here, I mean, don't need to point it out. To be honest, I'm surprised the wildlife counters are kind of low, being outside of suburbia. What is that? That's not disturbing. What is that? I guess we'll find out later. It really isn't much to see. You can see the power line, and part of the power line trail goes down that way. So it's a very short trail in this part. The connector part anyway, I should say. And as you can hear, stepping stone. Oh, I take that back. I say wildlife encounter, I should say deer encounter. It's usually in suburbia. Deer walk up behind you and take your wallet because they're not afraid of people, but I've only seen one deer out of the whole time I've been here out in the woods here at this park. That is disturbing. I got some eye candy coming up literally. I can't not look at it. Alright, let's investigate what is going on here. Oh, maybe somebody lost their hat. Yeah, I don't know what the other stuff is for. This is mile marker 278 on the Brookside Trail. It looks like somebody might have lost a hat, but yeah. It's like little stone cairns. Like I was saying, yeah, I did have a disturbing wildlife encounter here, and that was the black squirrels. I think it was the old growth trail as well. So, I don't know, it's nice and peaceful out here. Despite being outside of the city of Syracuse, the area, the airport, the rail yard. And, well, there's the OG trail. The OG trail goes up that way, goes up a steep ravine, and that's the trail that takes you also to the Indian Ovens. The Indian Ovens trail is right on top. It's a good, I'll give you a heads up, it's a good half a mile, if not a little more, to get to the Indian Ovens trail. If you want to come for the Indian Ovens, I do have a video out on that if you want to check out the Indian Ovens at Green Lake State Park. So, I'm not sure of the title because I'm still messing with stuff I recorded in December and January when the computer screwed up and went, and all the data got destroyed and corrupted. So that might explain some of the videos leading up to this one if this one hasn't come out first. This is one I'm really struggling to get edited right now. It's a short video. Yeah, it's not pleasant, but that was the 2-month delay in uploads on my channel because the computer. So that's getting worked out. So of course I've been out here creating content. So I got plenty of content. Just finding the editing software because you had to, because this computer didn't come with that, which the other one did. So I had to go find the appropriate editing software. Oh. Yeah, it's just a nightmare if anybody works on their computer a lot and then all of a sudden, nope. And you have to go get a new one, and all your passwords, you have to remember all your passwords, you have to sign in and log into everything again, and then find out you don't have the proper equipment to do anything with it. You need to go shopping for a video editor or something like that. I don't know, it's just a hassle. It's been a project. Like right now I'm struggling with maybe a 30-minute video out of Plasky. Actually, it's the Plasky Salmon River Trail. that's bogged me down because it corrupted the files so much. They're there, but they're out of sequence, and it's a nightmare. Anyway, I gotta look at the signpost here. Mile marker 232, because we got a split here. I want to make sure I take the right one. So that was a connector trail from the bridge to here, which the power line trail is this way. You get another trail going this way, and another trail going this way, and a bench over here. So let me figure out my location, and we'll continue on. Okay, that's a future trail. Brookside Trail goes this way, so we're going to turn right here, make a right. You're not going to, if you want to stay on the Brookside Trail, that's a different trail. So we're going to go this way. A little view of water and electricity. Got a little view of all the signs too. Okay. Alright, so we're going to come to this center post, and we are going to take a left. This is another trail going down through here. That's part of the old growth trail, actually. So that's the old growth trail. It comes out of the woods. It follows this down this way and goes back up and up into there. Power line trail comes out over here and comes this way. But the Brookside Trail, oh my god, my head hurts. Either way, we're going this way. But this is to show you how lost things can be. But it's well marked, so if you're looking at your signs, right here, we're on the bottom, Brookside Trail. So, old growth down this way. Power line comes down this way. And they all funnel here. So you got the Brookside, and a little further up you got the old growth, and that one's the power line, and over here's... I guess the name of the road that it's going to connect to is Brookside Lane, because it says go this way to Brookside Lane. And we are entering a fragile habitat. According to the sign right here. Oh. Oh. Why, Mother Nature? Why you do that? What'd that tree do to you? That tree's actually still healthy. Don't mind me, folks, just bird watching as people walk by. Hey, it's not a bad excuse, right? Spring birds? Why not? my marker 286 on the Brookside Trail. It's great that they got the mile markers. I call them mile markers because it's hilarious. But every so often, so if you get into trouble, it's your location code actually. If somebody has a medical emergency, they can, hey, yeah. And the trail BR, just in case you forget where you are. And they're relatively close together, so I'm not sure how their numbers work, but you can see the last post. I mean, they're right in eyesight, so. For the most part, that's the way they are on marking the trails. Well marked. If you're looking, then you're not gonna get lost. I mean, the trails are all defined here. Like I said at the beginning, well, I'm gonna say top 10, if not the top 5, because I'm not sure if I've read that on the top 5 of the top 10 list. But Green Lake State Park, if you look that up, it's one of the New York tops. I'm gonna say top 10 just to be safe, because it's rivaling pretty close, I think, to Watkins Glen. I think that holds Title 1, Watkins Glen State Park. But unfortunately for me, it's a 3-hour drive. And I will eventually, at some point, you know, once I start branching out, getting all these closer ones, like I did all the ones around my area, 25 miles. And now I branched out to a 50-mile loop, which Syracuse is 50 miles away from me. And I'm down here close to here, and I could go watch some trains or something over into it before I head back, or, you know, maybe I get tired of watching trains, come and do a hike or something, you know. It just works out. Like, you know, you don't see anything interesting in train world, you go to the Adirondacks. But I think the next project after Green Lakes is going to be starting a Erie Canal Trail, because this park actually has a trail that hooks into the old Erie Canal Trail, which I'll tell you right now, I will never complete, but I'll do sections in areas that I am in and finish up. Like, I'll finish up this park, and I'll do that section as much as I can with the canal. And like, if I go up there in Boonville or Oriskany, that Erie Canal Trail goes right through there too. And there's that Delta Lake State Park I need to finish up on. There's also another state park around there, and yeah. But as I'm going out toward Rochester, that's years away. I'm going to be tied up in the Adirondacks for quite a while. Beautiful. Again, the camera doesn't do justice. It compresses everything to actually physically see the dimensions, the perfect lighting coming in over here. The compression of the memory card makes it look, you know, everybody says it, and it's true. I mean, right now I could look at that trail behind me. It looks flat. No, there's actually a 5-foot grade right there. It goes up 5 feet, flattens out, goes up another 2 feet there. But the camera makes it look flat. That's what I'm trying to explain. This is not a flat trail. This is not a flat forest. There's dimensions to it. But the compression to the video file flattens it out. This part's flat. It's just stuff. You gotta come out to experience it, is what I'm saying. And that's all these videos are for. Is, okay, this looks neat. You think it looks neat and worth a visit? Well, you know what to expect now. You know, to get to this trail, you have a steady two steady uphill climbs to get here. So you now know you got hills coming up. You now know there's going to be a muddy spot in that section. That's all that video's for. you now kind of know what to expect. Even if it creeps you out. Yeah, I got a lot of lists on stuff to do, but jobs kind of screw it up when you only get 1 day a week off. 6 10-hour days. I'm kind of watching off in the distance for houses because it says it hooks up to a lane, so I'm not sure when that happens, but actually never mind. I'm starting to see something up here. Oh, okay. I think that's a house. Alright, looks like we're coming up to the end of the Brookside Trail. Yeah, I see houses here. Well, folks, looks like we've come up to the end of the Brookside Trail. I'm not gonna walk out of the woods with a video camera in front, behind all these residences. But Brookside Lane, I believe, is the road this runs out to. I'm gonna get as close as I can without invading privacy. I know it's a public trail and everything, but some guy walking out of the woods with a video camera behind your house kind of stirs some questions. So I'm going to stop right up here. Now I'm surprised there's no parking. This is probably just a trail for the local residents in the area to bike in. This is a bike path too, I believe. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this is a bike trail too. So they can bike and everything from their neighborhood to come to the state park. Mile marker 296 is where we are on the Brookside Trail. So, yeah, that's going to be it, folks. Brookside Trail, it's about a mile long, but it's a mile to get to the trailhead from the parking lot at Green Lakes, the main parking lot. And, yeah, that's it. That's, I'm not sure what hamlet, village, whatever neighborhood that is, but clearly that's a neighborhood, so it's roads right there. Dead end road. So there you have it. That's the end of the Brookside Trail. I got a couple more on my list I would like to finish, so yeah. Not one of the best trails. I mean, I don't think anything can top Green Lakes Trail and Round Lake Trail, but again, this is more like for the residents to access the trail systems in the park. For biking. Yeah, this is a bike trail, I believe. So, hope you enjoy the video. Nice way to start off, so can't complain from that end. So anything from the Powerline Trail this way is what you're seeing now. So, again, I've mentioned it many times. You wouldn't have known that if I hadn't just showed you that. So when you get to that trail intersection that has trails going off directions, well, yeah, you can still hike this, but it's kind of a connector trail for the neighborhood to the trail system. And not much to see. I mean, it's peaceful. You wouldn't know neighborhoods back there. They're relatively quiet. You don't hear any car horns blaring or people screaming or, you know, like a normal neighborhood. It's just like, oh, I think there's a house around here. And then there it is. Didn't even know it was that close. Alright, leave a comment down below and let me know how I'm doing, and thanks for watching. I'm going to start working on another trail here real soon, so I'm going to do this so I know when the video editor, because I have to do this now when I end the video, because I'm still having problems with my video editor. Me, I'm the editor. I'm the problem.